everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda. Today I'm in my garden and I am looking at some of the things that are going to have to come out of the garden. And a few videos ago I told you some of the things that I had that did well, but some things did not do so well. So those things, I'm going to be realistic about them. I am going to go ahead and pull them out. Some of them will get cut all the way down and they can either compost in place or they can start to grow back. But I'm not going to leave them above the soil. I'm going to put them underneath the soil so that they will not look bad in my garden and they will not attract a lot of pests to my garden. Because you all know these seasons are moving fast, and before we know it, it will be warm. And as soon as it warms up, y'all, these pests do not know the days of the month, or the year. They don't care anything about that. If it warms up, they're popping out. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get those things out of the garden so they don't be attracted to them and don't come in and start feasting on decaying matter in the garden. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead, things that don't look good, they're coming out. I was noticing that I had some of those carrots left that we planted from the carrot experiment that I did, where I planted some of the seeds inside the house and then I came and planted them outside after they germinated. Y'all, I was very happy with the results of that experiment, and I still have some carrots left in my garden that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull, and then I'm going to be getting that little, it's a small bed. I'm going to get that bed ready to start some more seeds in it. Okay, so I'm just going to cut these tops back because they are all decaying. I'm going to be putting those into I got a 5-gallon bucket over here. I'm going to be putting my food in. Completely missed the 5-gallon bucket. But I'm going to be putting everything that I'm pulling out of here that the animals can eat. Everything I'm pulling out that the chickens can eat, I'll be giving it to the chicken. And I'll be taking it to them in the 5-gallon bucket. But the carrots, okay, that's a white one. That's another white carrot. So these are some of the ones that I had planted that were tricolor carrots. Okay, that's a orange. It has split. Another orange. Those were those little short carrots. Y'all know those ones I told you all I would not be buying any more of these little short carrot seeds. Okay, that's a nice one right there. Y'all probably be juicing these carrots, since that is something that I have decided I'm going to do more of, is juicing. Okay, so those are this is my little carrot harvest, and I will be juicing them. Okay, so that's a nice little harvest, leftover harvest from our experiment. So we will be planting something in this container. Okay, now this bed has some things in it that can get cut back. This was a cabbage, and I'm going to cut it all the way down. I'm also going to cut these onions. That was a green right there. But these onions and leeks, they can get cut down and they will definitely grow back. But I will be giving the tops of them to the chickens. But I don't want to keep all this stuff on top of the soil and have it decaying on top of the soil and have pests migrate into my beds. And I will even come and put a thin layer of soil on top of these tops of these onion bottoms. I will come and put a thin layer of soil on top of these onion bottoms, and then those onions will start to grow back through the soil. And this is lacinato kale right here, and some other, these are some mustard greens and lacinato kale. I'm just gonna cut them a little beneath the soil. This one is lacinato kale. I'm gonna leave the lacinato kale. I'll remove those bottom leaves from the lacinato kale, some of those leaves that look bad, and I'll leave those top leaves. And I probably should have got my bigger snips to take care of this a little bit better instead of getting these real small ones. But this is the way I like to clean my beds up after we've had some cold weather. Things that you know are not going to look good very soon. You don't want to keep this stuff just laying around looking like this. At least I don't. I do not want to keep that stuff laying around looking like that. And that's why I like to keep some seedlings ready to start popping in to spaces like this. Okay, so now this bed is ready for a thin layer, be topped off with some soil, and I can even put some more amendments in here and then replant this bed. check up on your leaves. Make sure that there are no pests congregating underneath the bottom of your leaves, because it's time to start looking for that as the weather begins to warm up. Even if it's just for a few days, you want to keep a check on your plants. So far I don't see anything underneath these leaves, and these cabbages here are starting to head up, so I'm happy about that. But I can take this leaf off, these leaves like this, take them off so I can see up underneath these plants, and so that there is no decaying matter underneath these plants. I'm gonna need some soil in this bed because I can see that my soil is kind of eroded, and I have some of my asparagus ferns, some of my asparagus crowns are showing. So some are uncovered. So I will need to be covering those back up with some soil, but not completely covering. You don't want your crowns completely covered, because if you cover them completely, then you won't get any asparagus spears. Okay, y'all, there is a whole lot more of this to do. I would not be able to finish it all in one day, because I do want to go over here and pull my citrus trees out from under the little cove that I put them in next to the house, so they can come outside and get some fresh air and some sunlight and some of the rain that we're expecting. But I did want to show you how I will be cleaning out some of the decaying matter that the winter storm have left in my garden. Yeah, this is just a part of getting ready for seasons, for the next season. After you cannot salvage all of your vegetables from one season to the next. Some of it you will be able to get it to go from winter to spring, but some of it will be finished and you have to part with it. So that is the realistic part of gardening. All the plants in this bed right here survived. I didn't have to take out anything. Okay, this is a tree that received a little bit of damage because it was right here on the edge and it was getting whipped by those spreads when the wind was hitting those spreads really hard. And so it did receive a little bit of damage. The leaves, a lot of the leaves got knocked off, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to bring it out, let it sit out in the air right now, get some cool. It's going to be cool, but it's not really cold. And we don't have any real low temperatures at night right now. And so I'm going to let these get some air and let them get some water and sunlight. It is one that has the most thorns on it. It is my variegated lemon. Okay, this one is my blood orange tree. I got two blood orange trees. This one is a blood orange tree also, but it haven't given me any fruit yet. But this one is the one that I got the orange off of a few days ago. It's delicious orange, y'all. Okay, see. Y'all, this is the lemon tree that I started from seed. It only got one leaf left on it, but it's still alive. So I'm gonna be taking it around here with the others. I'm gonna be leaving my curtain here since it didn't want to come down. I tried to pull it down. It didn't want to come down, so I guess I got it up there pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and leave it up here for another week. Like I told you, it does not look that good, but I'm going to leave it here for another week. It's cold. Nobody's paying any attention. And we're going to put these plants back in here once those temperatures start to drop again, because I'm told they will be dropping again. Well, I'm sure they will be dropping again, so I'll bring these plants back. But in the meantime, while it's real nice and warm out, and it's not really warm, but it's warm enough for these trees, I'm going to let them come out, get some air, sunlight, and water. While it's not getting too cool for them, it's getting a little cool for me. So I'm going to go inside once I put this one back. Okay, y'all, today I went to my post office box and I could not wait. I needed to see what was in these envelopes, so I had to go ahead and open them. But you all, I have a beautiful card and a beautiful gift from Ancient Gardener, and she said, "Thank you for inspiring me to continue to enjoy gardening and cooking new things." Ancient Gardener. Thank you so much, Ancient Gardener, for this beautiful card of inspiration and for your beautiful gift. I appreciate you so much, and I am sending you a big hug. I love you so much. And also, I got some books from Maranatha. Thank you so much, Maranatha, for your books, and I appreciate you so much. And I am sending you a big hug, and I appreciate you all for watching my channel and for letting me know that you are there. It is very encouraging to have people who take out of their busy time to send something to me. I am humbled, and I appreciate you. And I hope that you all have enjoyed this video and that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And go ahead and hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.